If Albert Einstein could whisper in your ear right now, what would he say? What words would this man, who unlocked the secrets of the universe yet struggled with the most basic human connections, offer to your restless heart? Picture this. You're sitting alone at 2 a.m., scrolling through your phone, feeling like the world is moving faster than you can keep up. Your dreams feel too big, your failures too heavy, and that voice in your head keeps whispering that maybe you're just not smart enough, not special enough, not enough. Period. But what if I told you that the man we consider the greatest genius who ever lived felt exactly the same way? Einstein once wrote these haunting words: "It is strange to be known so universally, and yet to be so lonely." Here was a man whose name became synonymous with brilliance, yet he spent most of his life feeling profoundly isolated. Think about that for a moment. The person we hold up as the ultimate symbol of human intelligence, the man whose wild hair and gentle eyes have become the very image of genius, felt alone in a way that might mirror your own deepest fears. As a young student, Einstein was rebellious, frequently disciplined for not paying attention, often opposing his teachers and professors. Sound familiar? He wasn't the perfect student we imagine. He was messy, disorganized, forgetful. Traits that experts now believe pointed to ADHD. He was a dreamer in a world that demanded conformity, a questioner in classrooms that valued obedience. But here's what Einstein discovered, and what he would whisper to you right now. Your differences aren't your weaknesses. They're your superpowers waiting to be understood. Einstein had a secret weapon that changed everything, and it wasn't his IQ. It was something he called sacred curiosity. He once said, "I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious." While others memorized facts, Einstein asked different questions. While others accepted what they were taught, he imagined what could be. He famously declared, "Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world." If Einstein were whispering in your ear right now, he'd tell you to stop trying to fit into boxes that were never meant for you. He'd remind you that every breakthrough in human history came from someone who dared to think differently, who embraced their unique way of seeing the world. Take a breath. Feel that restless energy inside you, that feeling that you're meant for something more. Einstein would tell you that feeling isn't anxiety, it's your soul recognizing its own potential. But Einstein's whisper wouldn't just be about success. He'd share his deepest struggles too. This was a man who, despite his cosmic insights, struggled terribly with human relationships. His marriage fell apart, and he made bizarre demands of his wife that revealed how lost he was in matters of the heart. He held racist views that he later regretted, showing us that even geniuses are works in progress. Einstein would whisper to you that perfection isn't the goal, growth is. He'd tell you that his greatest discoveries came not from being flawless, but from being willing to be wrong, to question everything, even his own beliefs. He understood something profound about the human condition. In his own words, "A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space." He experiences himself, his thoughts, and feeling as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. You see, that feeling of being disconnected, of not belonging, Einstein saw it as an illusion. We're all part of something infinitely larger and more beautiful than our individual struggles. Einstein lived by 3 guiding principles that he called his sacred ideals. He wrote, "The ideals which have lighted my way, and time after time have given me new courage to face life cheerfully, have been kindness, beauty, and truth." If he were whispering in your ear right now, he'd ask you, when was the last time you chose kindness over being right? When did you last pause to notice beauty in the ordinary? When did you last speak your truth, even when your voice shook? These weren't just pretty words for Einstein. They were his lifeline during the darkest moments. When the world seemed chaotic, when his theories were ridiculed, when loneliness threatened to consume him, he returned to these three anchors. Einstein would remind you that you don't need to understand the theory of relativity to live a life of profound meaning. You just need to remember that kindness is never wasted. Beauty exists in the smallest moments, and your truth, however imperfect, matters. Time is an illusion, Einstein once said. If he could whisper in your ear right now, he'd tell you to stop rushing toward some imaginary finish line. He'd remind you that the present moment, this very second as you hear these words, contains infinite possibility. Einstein spent years developing his theories through what he called thought experiments, moments of pure imagination where he let his mind wander freely. He'd encourage you to give yourself permission to dream, to wonder, to explore ideas that others might call impossible. He'd whisper, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." Every challenge you're facing right now, every moment you feel stuck or lost, these aren't roadblocks. They're invitations to discover something new about yourself, about the world, about what's possible when you refuse to give up. As our imaginary conversation with Einstein draws to a close, his final whisper would be the most important of all. He'd lean close and say what he spent his entire life learning. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe becoming conscious of itself. Your struggles, your dreams, your unique way of seeing the world, these aren't accidents. They're the universe exploring its own infinite potential through you. Einstein believed that we exist for other people, that our happiness is bound up with the smiles and well-being of others. He'd remind you that your journey isn't just about you. It's about the ripple effect of one awakened soul touching others. He'd whisper that your sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's your superpower. Your questions aren't signs of ignorance, they're the beginning of wisdom. Your struggles aren't proof of failure, they're evidence that you're brave enough to grow. So the next time you feel lost, remember Einstein's whisper. Remember that the greatest genius who ever lived was also beautifully, imperfectly human. Remember that imagination is more powerful than knowledge, that curiosity is sacred, and that you, exactly as you are right now, are part of something magnificent and mysterious. The universe is whispering through you. Are you ready to listen? Tonight, when you look up at the stars, remember that you're not just observing the universe, you're the universe observing itself. Einstein's greatest discovery wasn't about space or time. It was about the infinite potential that lives within every human heart. You carry within you the same cosmic force that creates galaxies, the same creative power that sparked every breakthrough in human history. Your dreams aren't too big. Your sensitivity isn't too much. You aren't too late, too old, too young, or too anything. You are exactly what this world needs, exactly when it needs you. Einstein's whisper will always be there when you need it most. You are enough. You have always been enough. Now go shine. What did Einstein's whisper mean to you? Drop a comment below and share which part of his message touched your heart the most. If this video reminded you that you're part of something magnificent, hit that subscribe button and join our community of dreamers, thinkers, and beautiful souls who refuse to give up on their potential. Ring the notification bell so you never miss these moments of inspiration when you need them most. Thank you for spending these precious minutes with us. Your time is sacred, and we're honored you chose to share it here.